Alright guys and girls, what I'm doing right here is changing the brake pads for the 2007 Toyota Tundra 5.7 V8 iForce. It's very easy to do and it's not that hard. So I'm making a video to show you. I'm gonna start with taking off the tire just so you can see where we get going from. I got an impact wrench, makes it a lot faster, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how fast it was to take the lug nuts off with the impact wrench. Of course, some people might say I don't have a pop it like that. It should pop off like that. Of course, a lot of people might say I don't have an impact wrench. But I guarantee you, if you've been watching my videos long enough, you should have saved enough money by now to buy impact wrench and still save money. Okay, sometimes what you're gonna have to do is lubricate these a little bit. Once you get them going, you see this is the retainer right here. You're gonna have one up here. Pull this out. You're gonna have one on each side. Pop this out with a little screwdriver or something. Yeah, it's a little dirty there. There it comes out. Once you get that out, you're able to pull it out like that. Don't lose these, you need them. And same thing with this. You're gonna have one here. You can just pop it out like that. That'll loosen it. Now you should be able to take these off pretty easy. You can either bang them. Sometimes they might be a little rusted in there somewhat. So let me get the camera here so you can see me work on it right quick. Okay, here we go. Sometimes they've been down there for a long time. You haven't had to. You might have to beat it on there a little bit. Just hold it with a pair of pliers and hit it with a hammer or anything you can find. Of course, I got these dikes. I'm just gonna put the dikes on it. Beat it out like that. That's the pin. It's got a little hole. Remember, that's where this thing's gonna go. Okay, we got that one out already. The top one looks kind of jammed up in there too. Actually, the top one looks like it comes out a little bit easier. But it's still all. You can tell the brakes haven't been changed for a long time. It's a good sign. There you go. And if you want right quick after you get them off, just kind of screwdriver right quick, clean up a little bit. Then when you go put it in, it won't be so hard to put it in. Like you have to beat that out of there a little bit. Okay, next thing, these are the brake calipers right here. That's what we're gonna change. Just stick a screwdriver in there somewhere like that. Start prying back. You see, they got right here. You got these two little pistons. One piston, two piston, one piston, two piston each side. Stick something right here to get it loose a little bit. Do not break this. Do not pry on that too hard if you're not going to replace the rotor. You don't want to break the rotor. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze this. Just pull slowly. Don't pull too hard and break anything. Pull. And you make some room as it pushes the piston back little by little. There, I got the piston going back now. Now I can, once you get the piston going back, you just keep doing it. The best way I found doing it is one side at a time, because when you go try to push the piston back on the other side, when you got this open, you're literally gonna, what's gonna happen when you're pushing these pistons in, these are gonna be pushing back out if you already got those pushed out. So it's best just to take your time. Do one at a time. As I was pushing in slowly, here's what happened. You push those pistons back in there. See, now I got room to pull this out easy. And if you push them back far enough, you can fit the new brakes in there. Now you can clean this up a little bit once you do that. If you got some brake clean, just clean everything real good. Good enough. Now here's the new brakes right here. You're gonna put a brand new brake on there. This is a new one right here. You see the brakes, they were still pretty good, but the other side was making noise, so I switched them out. But look, they're getting pretty low. But the other side was making noises, but it's actually the bearings, I guess, going out on the other side. But okay, now back to what I was telling you. Let's get back to the work here and get this done faster. Cause they're already going too long, man. If I wasn't talking, I'd have all this changed already. So let me see, does it fit in there? Then we push the piston back far enough. See, if you didn't push the piston back far enough, put the old one back in there. Don't put the new one and probably the new one. You don't want to mess it up, man. Just get the it's like just perfectly fit, so it goes in there once you get it in there right. See, it wasn't pushed all the way back, so I got to go back in there, put some more pressure. That way I can fit the new ones in there. Because if you don't put the piston all the way back, you can't put the new brakes in there either. You gotta have room. Of course, that's almost all the way back there. Well, that looks like it's all the way back. There's not much more I can do. Oh yeah, now I got room. Okay, remember, you're gonna put this plate on there. There's no way to mix it up because it's got the curve. You put the curve with the curve right there. That's simple. See, what you want to do, get some easy slide grease, put it on that outside part. This will stop, because sometimes you hear noise on the brakes or something. You put it in back of this plate. Do not put it on the pads, guys. That's not where it goes. And then put some right here. Do not twist your finger and get it on the rotor. You don't want it on the rotor. You want it on here just so the pad can move easy. I'll put it right there and right here. Because you don't really have to put it right here once you put it on the thing, but I just did right quick. Now, what you do, get the new brake pad, install it in there. Remember, don't get no grease on the brake pad, man. It's like the Toyota makes these like perfectly fit, so you just off an angle a little bit. You don't want to go in. You'll think like, oh man, that's the wrong side. They sold it to me too big, but no, it's not too big. That you gotta get it in there. Now we got that one changed. Now we're gonna go to the other side, remember? I'm doing it right there. Remember, guys, I'm pushing the piston in little by little. The pistons are going in as I'm prying on it. Don't pry. It's gonna feel like it's not going nowhere, but you'll notice the gap getting bigger. As you can see, look. The gap on the top part is bigger and it's smaller down there, because that's why I alternate in it. Because if you're pushing this one, as you're pushing this piston in, this one's popping out too. So you want to make yourself room to be able to get both of them. And just push it all the way back till you see this crack. This plate's always touching back here, and you should be good enough to put the new one. If you can see, look how much thicker that new one is that I just put on. You won't have room to do the other one. Put the other one in. So I prefer to pry like this. Almost there. Pry some up here. going, it's going. Probably lightly, guys. Don't break your stuff, man. Then you're gonna have to go buy a bunch more stuff. It seems like I'm not doing nothing, but guys, but I'm pushing the rotor in. And like I said, man, get the new one, make sure it's gonna fit before you start greasing everything up. Yeah, just a hair more, cause even the new one's hard to get in. You gotta wiggle it a little bit. But the old one, actually. Probably a little bit more. Gotta hurry up. My wife's gotta go take the grandkids to the dentist. So that should be good enough there. Like I said, if you got a bunch of crud there, just clean it up. Good enough. So you're gonna get the old brake pad, the new brake pads. Get the new plate, the old plate that goes on it. Remember, you can't put it backward because you see, nope. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. See, you turn and the curve lines up. And then what you do, grease this back part. That way you don't got no noise. And then like I told you, grease this so the brake can slide easy too. And then you should start. Now you can put the new one back in. Put the new one in, I should say, not back in, because it wasn't in there if it's new. See how easy that was, guys? Now you're going to get the pin, remember? This part of the pin got to be sticking towards you. Though. You're going to get this. Try to put this where it's sticking out a little bit right there, because when you put the pin that holds it, you're going to put it in this, slide it in. Make sure it lines up. See, there it is right there. It went in. Now you're going to get the top pin, same thing, put it in there. It's over here on the side so you can see the hole right there. Make sure it lines up there. Go in. Remember, try to keep this kind of facing down, that little hole, because you're going to have to put that in. Make sure the plates line up so you can get it in there. There it is, it's in there. Good to go. Yeah, I'm trying to go fast to show you the video and I didn't notice it popped out. See that? But it's easy to fix. Kind of correct. Put that back down. Put that back down. Make sure when you put that pin in, it goes inside that little slot right there. There we go. Trying to hold the camera on. There it goes right there. So once you got that in, hook that little hook there. Good to go. Hook that little hook there. You're good to go. It's in there. Now, don't forget you got this one. You're gonna put it in that little hole there. Let me start over. Put it in that little hole there. And you got the other little hole right here. Where's the hole at, man? There it is. If you gotta spin it, just spin it right there and you'll see the hole. Put this in there. Make sure that goes all the way in. That got everything held up for you right there. Brakes are on. It's done. Now, of course, put the tire back on. That's how easy it was to get the brakes changed, man. I meant to change the brake. Well, don't take it in and pay a shitload of money. This is actually a lot easier than I got the Toyota Avalon brake, how to change the brake video. I mean, a video how to change the brakes there, and it's a little bit it's easy too, but this one's a lot easier, man. I was surprised. Hey, if you want to do me a favor, you know, video is basically over. You can, before it cuts off and goes to another video, somebody else's video, you can subscribe to my channel right quick. I really appreciate it. Now what I'm going to do is this. I want to impact it just barely, not much. Get it as tight as you can with your finger. Give it one quick click. That's it. Okay, on the back of this hubcap, once you pull off the tire, the hubcap's gonna come off. You got little clips. All you do is line up the hole. Make sure you punch it in. Make sure when you put it in that you snap it in all the way, and not you lose it. And then you're gonna want to put the tire down. I gotta get that in there. But let me get this so I can show you right quick. Okay, well, the reason I told you earlier, just barely impact it, because when you put the truck down, you want to tighten it by hand. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. We're good to go, man. And the reason you do that, because if you have a flat out in the road and you tighten it all with the impact wrench, guess what? You're not getting that sucker off, man. Yeah, make sure this clips all the way. You'll know, because if you don't, there it is. You'll know, because it'll be all the way to the lip right there. See that? So it's good to go. That's in there. Yeah, if you have a flat later on and you tighten it with the impact wrench all the way, you're not gonna be able to get that off. That's why I tell you, do it by hand. There it is. Do it by hand and you're good to go. Now before you take off, make sure you pump the brakes slowly, little bit to tighten up the calipers. That way you got brakes when you go to brake up. You go to use them. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Watch my other videos. I got different videos. I got some videos I call time killer videos, but they're just different videos I put up here and there. But enjoy my videos and subscribe, please. Please. I'm saying please, man. Come on. All right. Thank you for watching my video, guys. That's it. I'll let you go later. Bye bye. Have a good day.